Hi everyone, welcome to PYF, Presha Yoga Fit, and I am Presha. In midst of busy lives, it's important to find peace. Today's practice is designed to rejuvenate yourself, to find peace of mind, and to melt away the stress and the tension. We will need 2 yoga blocks for today's practice. So roll out your mat and let's get started. Let's begin with a seated straddle position. So come on to your sitting bones and extend and reach your legs out long. Bring those 2 blocks in the center and keep them on the second height. So this is the second height, the lowest height and the highest height. So we're going to place them on the second height, around shoulder width apart. And with the feet, we are going to flex the feet. So we'll dig the heels down, point the toes up towards the ceiling and spread those toes a little bit. Now with the spine, let's lift first the chest and elongate the spine. Take a nice big inhale here. And with an exhale, slowly hinge forward. So we don't want to start to round the spine. We want to keep the spine nice and long. Hinge forward with your waist or with your hips. And those blocks, we are going to use them and place the elbows and the forearms on the blocks. You can obviously adjust the blocks accordingly, slide them back or take them a little forward. And then interlace your fingers. Keep traveling and taking the chest forward. Lift your chest up and then release the weight of your head. Stay in this stretch for a couple of breaths, making sure that we unclench the jaw. We keep the forehead, eyes soft. If you're holding on to anything and you're compressing any muscle, just soften, let go. Simply notice the rhythm of your breathing. And with the next inhale, lifting the head up, and we are going to go back with bringing the hands back onto the thighs. Now let's come into a side stretch, side body stretch. So let's extend and reach the left arm to the left side so you can hold on to your shin, ankle or your foot, whatever is accessible. Reach and extend your right arm all the way up and bend to the left side. Now when you're doing this, keep opening and spinning the right shoulder back, avoiding sinking with the right side of your rib cage. Finding this nice extension in the right side of the body. Breathe into the right side of your body here. Let's come back to center and let's stretch onto the other side. So take the right hand onto the right. Again, hold on to your shin, calf, your shin, ankle or your foot, whatever is suitable for you. Reach, inhale, extend left arm all the way up, bend to the left. Again, same as before, spinning the left shoulder slightly back, opening the chest towards the ceiling. And we are breathing and extending into the left side of the body. And let's come back to center. Now let's remove those blocks, keep them to the side. We're going to use them in a while. We're going to bend the knees and come into Sukhasana. Just bend your knees and cross the feet. So my left foot is on the top and my right foot is under. And why I'm mentioning this is because it's important. We are going to change this. We're going to come into a seated position again just this way, but we're going to change, bringing the right foot up and the left foot down. So just make sure that you know that what foot is up right now. So if you're following with me, then left foot is up, right foot is under. Keep the spine nice and long. Inhale, reach and extend your arms up. Lift the chest up. Lift with your lower rib cage. And exhale, circle the arms out and walk and place your fingertips forward. Just sway a little side to side just to adjust the sitting bones, and then walk a little bit more forward. Again, do the same thing. We're trying to root down through both the sitting bones here, and let's walk. Maybe we can just stay there, or maybe walk a little bit more forward. And then just finding that nice extension in the upper body. Release the weight of your head. Let's take an inhale, lift the head, walk the hands back towards the body, and with the next breath in, reach arms all the way up. Lift again with the chest and reach up with your fingers, and exhale, come into a twist. Right hand goes back, left hand to the outside of your right knee. Wonderful. Come back to center, so reach arms all the way up. And exhale, twist to the left. So right hand to the outside of your left knee. In your twist, keep the spine long. When you're exhaling, twist a little bit more. And then come back to center. Now, as I mentioned before, now we're going to take my right foot was up, left foot was under. So we will come back to Sukhasana again, but just change this by bringing the right, I'm so sorry, my left foot was up and my right foot was under. So now I'm going to place my right foot up and left foot under. I don't know if I did mention the left foot or the right foot. So basically, you're just going to use the alternate foot. All right. Let's take an inhale, reach those arms up. And exhale, circle the arms out. Walk those fingers forward. Just sway slightly side to side. Adjust the sitting bones. Again, walk those hands a little bit more forward. And release the weight of your head. And let's take a breath in, walk these hands back towards the body, reaching arms up with the next breath in, lift the chest again. Exhale, same as before, twisting with the right hand going back, left hand going on the outside of your right thigh. And inhale, reaching arms up again, and we're going to twist on the other side. So left hand goes back, right hand goes outside of the left knee. Spine stays and remains long, and we're twisting a little more when we are exhaling. All right, and come back to center. Beautiful. Now we are going to go on to our hands and our knees. Curl the toes, place those knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, spread those fingers on the mat. With an inhale, lift your tailbone and arch your back. Take your chest forward. And exhale, pressing into the mat, round your spine and take a cat stretch. Inhale, arch the back, tailbone lifts up again, dropping the belly down, chest going forward. And exhale, we are pressing the mat away, rounding the spine. Inhale again, arch. And exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. All right, let's come back to center. Now we will go all the way down onto the mat, and we are going to place those two blocks shoulder width apart. Again, the same second height of those blocks. And we'll go all the way down. Keep your hands framed next to the blocks. Extend the legs back, come onto your belly. And what we'll do is we will support the shoulders with those blocks. So adjust and place the shoulders, rest them on the blocks, and just keep your hands down on the mat. With your head and your neck, you don't have to keep it up. You can just keep it a little soft, released. So you're taking a supported back bend or a supported modified Cobra Pose. As always, when we are holding a stretch, when we are holding a shape today, we are focusing on our breath. And as much as movement is important for the body, and that's what the body was meant to do, this is also important. This taking time to stretch, taking time to reset the body, to recover the body from anything that we are holding on to. And it's just not the mind or the heart that we hold on to emotions. It's also in the body that we hold on to emotions. So in shoulders and hips. And with the next breath, we're going to press into the mat, lift up, and just bring those blocks, keep them to the side for now. Place your elbows under the shoulders, roll the shoulders back, let the chest go forward, come into a Sphinx pose. Squeeze those glutes a little bit. Again, keep the muscles of the face gentle and soft and released. It's very obvious for us humans to hold on to emotions also in the jaw. So we don't realize it, but we start to clench the jaw or the forehead, it becomes tight. So it's very important for us to remind ourselves to soften, let go. Okay, and now with those hands still placed here, we're going to slowly press those hands, lift the elbows up, keep rolling the shoulders back, let your chest go forward, a little bigger back bend. If this feels uncomfortable, just bring those elbows and forearms down. Come back to Sphinx pose. And with an exhale, gently bring your elbows and forearms down. Now we're going to open and stretch into the shoulders. So just come a little bit to the left side of your mat. Extend and reach your right arm out, down on the mat, palm is facing down. Then press the left hand down onto the floor or the mat, bend your elbow. Bend into your left knee, face towards the left side. Then slowly start to turn and step your left foot behind your right thigh. And now come back to center, gently come back to center. And with that left knee, we're going to bend into the left knee, find the left thigh parallel to the front or the back of the mat. We're going to come on to the left forearm, so left elbow under the shoulder. And we are going to take the right hand and thread the needle here. And then slowly bring the right side of your head down. And slowly we are going to open with extending the left arm out. I don't have space here, but you can just reach your left arm out or keep your elbow bent. And with your right hand, you can also keep pressing down that left knee down into the floor. So we're coming into a twist, opening the chest, opening the upper body towards facing up, facing towards the ceiling. There's an option to also place one of your blocks under your left knee for some support. You can do this as well. And let's come back to center. And we're going to switch sides. So first, the same shoulder stretch. Just slightly come onto the right side of the mat. Extend and reach your left arm out. Place your right hand down next to your chest. Now bend into your left knee. Bring the left side of your head down on the mat. And slowly start to turn. Step the right foot behind the left thigh. Feel the stretch in your left shoulder. And just as before, we're going to come back to roll back to the mat. Now bring your right knee, bend into your right knee and bring the right thigh perpendicular to the body. Right forearm comes down. With your left arm, thread the needle here. And then slowly start to open the chest to the right. Extend that right arm out. You can keep your right arm extended out. You can bend into your elbow. Now with the left hand, you can keep pressing down the right knee, right thigh down into the floor or the mat. And also you can use a block and support your right knee by placing the block under. And these twists, whether it's a seated twist, whether it's a supine twist, it's great for improving posture over time. It's great for the spine. And now let's slowly come back to center. And from here, we are just going to come into a chest opening stretch. So for that, we are going to use the two blocks again. One block is going to be placed on this height. This is the highest height that I mentioned before. And the second block is going to be placed on the second height. Now, this block is going to be used to rest the shoulder blades and this one to rest the back of your head. So very carefully, we're going to come onto the mat with the seat down. First, we will place the blocks this way and place the elbows down onto the mat. Elbows, forearms down. Now gently place and rest your shoulder blades onto that block and then the back of your head on the other block. Your arms will be away from the body, palms facing up, and this structure gives a great way to open the chest, to open the upper body. Close your eyes here. And see if you can tap into the breathing rhythm. Notice the fall and rise of the chest and the belly with every inhale and exhale. And when you're ready to come out of the shape, just lift the back of your head, come back with your elbows down so you stay supported here, and then come onto your hands and come on to a seat on the mat. Now, as always, there's an option to take Savasana. If you wish to, you can remove the blocks and lie down on the back and take Savasana for as long as you want to. And for those of us who want to join me in this seated meditative pose, let's bring the hands to the heart center. As always, we bring in that sense of gratitude for showing up on the mat and finding time in the day for self-care. We honor the self, this body, and the practice. Thank you everyone for joining me in today's practice. It's always such an honor to lead you and to practice with you. Thank you for being here again. I will see you in the next video soon. Till then, take care. Bye.